Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on first down. Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's Ewers. He's got him in the flat.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A first down for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. It's complete to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll do whatever it takes to win.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. On first down, here comes this offense. Now they'll try the right side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He wants to take the top off. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds his man enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Alabama 7, Texas 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Leaves it with the back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Wide out in motion. Going up top on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Ewers. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing a turnover.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Leaving even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
He wants to throw here on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Trying to find his man on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a game.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Oh, daddy told some shit I never did. I done started with a problem. I took these drugs on my problem. Now I'm sick. For shit I did.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Doug.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
A delay of game penalty is the last thing you want when you're in this part of the field. The offense set for a first down play. Miller with the ball. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He'll throw one to his right. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Moving past the 25. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Haynes. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons.
And they got him for the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half. He rifles one deep down the right side. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Alabama 7, Texas 0.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start the 2nd half. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. It's complete. Knocked down for the tackle.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. This is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Second and goal coming up. Calls his own number. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Getting some heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Now on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
To the air, it's Ewers. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And that's the second time he's gotten to the quarterback following the legacy of those great Crimson Tide pass rushers like Will Anderson, like Ryan Anderson or Tim Williams, or the great Derek Thomas or Cornelius Bennett, who could get to the quarterback.
I like it. You're running oxygen naming all these guys. and that's what they do. They're a pressure defense, and they come after the quarter. They ain't going to give you time to find open guys to beat their DBs, and they got so many great pass rushers that don't really like quarterbacks.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long. It's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Quarterback will audible. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Throws for the tight end. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
After the misfire, now on second down. To throw, it's Ewers. He uncorks one deep. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, this defense takes tons of pride in their pass defense. They've got athletes on the back end that can break on the ball, and they've got hands, too. We've seen them pluck 3 picks already. They almost got another one there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Texas 0.
A new set of downs after the completion. They want to just keep throwing it. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. He wants to pass it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Finds his big tight end.
You got to give this defensive staff a ton of credit. They had a plan for this guy, right? They've watched him on film. He's been eating defenses alive. They've limited him. That was only his first catch. They've changed up their coverages. They've gotten after the quarterback. Great defensive game plan coming in this one.
They're trying. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He's looking for a man on second down. Feeling some heat. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Houston, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Coaches like to say no game is more important than any other. But when you have a couple of top 10 teams ready to square off, yeah, that one carries a little more weight. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Say again.
The receivers often will run that
Didn't we just play last game? I swear to God, you had Texans last game?
Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterback had no
This shit is so janky shit.
He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Pocket starts to collapse.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. Certainly not the greatest of kicks there, and they'll down it inside their own 40. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Caught near the sideline. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Pulls it in. It's Blue.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just shows you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker, corner, or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Grab behind the line. It's goal. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Quarterback checking off. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
That's why. That's why. Chill out.
He's got it down.
Chill out, y'all.
Huge game. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give
Chill out, Texas. I fuck with Texas, too. Shame about to fool me up out here.
Bad job on the back end by the D.
He'll bring it out. It's more. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I be switching they shit sometimes. Using other teams' playbooks when I use Florida.
Defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they wanted it.
Yeah.
And it's picked off.
And that's it out.
Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands, the big defensive line that comes up with the INT.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be...
Oh, where's he throwing
And
it
they
to?
can't make the connection on third down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. He's looking to pass. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and the extra point is blocked.
Oh, he blocked that bitch.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Shut it. Yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the horns, and got it again on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The throw. Finds his man. It's Bolden. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat, using his legs to buy some time. Got out of trouble and throws. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, that's a couple of bad throws. Last possession obviously ends an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. You can't have any more turnovers.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense there lucky that one was an interception.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Moving out of the pocket. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This lead in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in half.
They stripped it out. And the defense is going there trying to pick up some yards.
And the unthinkable just happened. Through the offense, you're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board. You can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden, they've given it back. And there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in the face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! On to attempt the try. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are and what's likely the final play of the half. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. On second down, looking again to throw. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab. They finally make the stop. That's gonna make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Good timing on the quick out. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it work.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Number 88 with the catch in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He's looking deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
And the quarterback is snowed under. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have to. Oh, trickeration, he's throwing it. Looking down the middle. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Even with minimal gain on the return.